Are you ready to meet a real cowboy? Just flip the pages of the new book by my guest, James Webb, and you will get a taste of Western life. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, your new book is described as a Western debut by a career cowboy. Tell me about your career as a cowboy. I love it.
The career part of it was actually my father.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I grew up on ranches in the West.
Okay.
In fact, I didn't move into Michigan until 2007.
Really? Okay.
After I left the Army.
Yeah.
But no, I grew up on some of the largest cattle ranches in the U.S.
And so that, James, is what, catapulted you to writing about Westerns, is that right?
That and reading a lot of Louis L'Amour.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and your new book is called Tom's Revenge. Set the scene for us.
It takes place in the 1870s, 10 years after the Civil War.
Okay.
The main character is a Civil War veteran who suffers from PTSD. And so I was, 10 years later, he comes runs into the love of his life that he had before the war, and just catapults through saving her.
I love that illustration there.
Oh, that was,
yeah.
I also the cover artist.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
So you just do it all. I love that. Okay, so what was that journey like for you writing that and doing the artwork as well?
It was therapeutic.
Oh.
Because I actually started writing for therapy for PTSD.
That's terrific. That was an outlet for you. Okay.
It was an outlet,
yeah.
and you know, like I tell people, you can do stuff while writing that don't get you in trouble in life.
Yeah, and also reading too is it's awesome therapy. You know, those days that you just want to unwind and relax, get a good book, and you know. Now, tell me, do you take parts of your life and use that in your writing?
Yes. You know, bits of mine. You know, my wife, when she read it, she just started laughing. She, hey, I see. You know, and taking bits and pieces of our lives and what we've been through, and just kind of molding them to
and infuse that in your writing. I love it. And so, where can the viewers purchase your book?
It is available on Amazon.
Okay.
Also through the publishers, Black Dog Publishing. And the ebook for it is also available on Barnes & Noble.
Well, this is so awesome. And I have to ask you, any book signings are you doing in the area?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I'm actually wanting to work with that new bookstore that opened up in Mount Pleasant.
Okay, well,
I've been
we'll have to see.
getting with them.
Yeah, that's good. So we will definitely keep an eye out for that. What is next? What idea do you have? What are you writing about now? I know there's something that's...
Actually, what's next is, I'm from Sanford. Okay. And so we, you know...
Sanford strong, love it.
Oh, yeah. And going through that whole fiasco a couple of years ago and still dealing with it. Setting that up is kind of a basis for kind of a new story, kind of on the fantasy end of things.
Right, okay, so from Western to this, what do you hope that people take away from your writing? Do you hope that they just get immersed in your book and they can just leave all their worries behind and become, a character?
Kind of put the worries behind, put themselves into it.
Yeah.
Kind of do it like I did with Abbott and Costello, you know, who's on first, you know, and
I love that.
I get frustrated and listen, let him take on the frustration and laugh by the end of it.
Perfect.
You know?
Well, I'm going to definitely grab a coffee and grab a copy of your book and read and enjoy it. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations on your book. We really appreciate it. And we'll be looking for your next great work. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any ideas on what you would like to see on our show, you can send them to us at WNEM-4pmnews@WNEM.com. Just use the subject, 4 p.m. News Spotlight.